You are the Matrix. How's it feel, Neo? Ha ha, what's going on? It's your boy Ski, and today we have a banger, banger, banger daily market news and analysis. So without any further ado, let's bring the action. All right. So, just in, the SEC in a nutshell. Nancy Pelosi, insider trading. I don't want to see it. I don't want to hear about it. You're beating Warren Buffett and the S&P 500 by great magnitudes. I don't want to see it. I don't want to hear about it. But Bored Ape Yacht Club, now that is for me, said Gary Gensler. Now, just in, Morgan Stanley reports crypto is becoming less and less decentralized. This, my friends, is what I have been saying. After the Ethereum merge, 48% of all the nodes are run by two nodes. So all of the hash power, so to speak, on Ethereum is ran by two individuals. That is absolutely scary, absolutely crazy. All of the things that we all knew and love about crypto are becoming no more because the banks are in cahoots. And if you don't think that there's going to be a ginormous, great magnitude takeover, you have not been following the money. If you follow the money, you can figure out a lot of things. Now, just in, President Biden says, I don't think we will be in a recession. How can you be if you keep changing the definition? You can never be in a recession if you just keep changing the definition on what a recession is. I mean, the guy's a genius. Now, just in, the total market cap on cryptocurrency, if you don't know what the market cap, it means the total amount of money that is, if everything were sold today, would be worth today. That is what the market cap means. The total market cap on the cryptocurrency is $922 billion on the day. Bitcoin is holding 19,000, Ethereum at 1,296, BNB, great buy in my opinion at $270, and XRP at 49 cents. Now, on the day, the top gainers is HT up 23%. Luna popped back into the top 100 at 14.21%. And HBAR is up almost 5% on the day, up 12% on the week. You'll love to hear about that. Now, the biggest losers, USTC down 18%. ApeCoin still just getting crushed, down 5.8% on the news that the SEC is going to be coming after them. Now, on the crypto bubbles, mostly a red day with 3 or 4 major outliers that are, in fact, propping up the market today. Now, if you look on the charts, Bitcoin is still ranging. Not a lot to say about Bitcoin, but let's take a look at HBAR. And as you can see, we've just been in a major downward trend here. Let me put this on the daily and see if there is anything to stand on here. Because we've been in a downward trend for a long time now. And it appears to me no, that would be more accurate. Let's take a look at these charts. Even here, we're still on a downward trend. This is perfectly normal. So we'll see how this plays out. For me, I'm looking at the 8 cents target. If HBAR can get above 8 cents, then that could be really big. But as of right now, it's great. A much needed little relief rally. But until it gets above 8 cents, and then really it needs to get above 10 cents for me to get really excited about HBAR, other than just me being excited about HBAR on a fundamental basis. But as far as excited about the price, I need to see it above 8 cents. Now, just in, federal judge grants remnants and TapJet's request to file applications to support hashtag Ripple in the SEC case. Now, you love to see that. Just in, Germany economy minister says country will slide into a recession in 2023. At least there's one person that's being honest about what is going on with the economy. And ladies and gentlemen, I don't need to be a fear-mongering kind of guy, but it's only going to get worse. We have not even went into winter yet. The elections are right around the corner, and after the elections, guess what? They're not going to be propping up gas prices anymore. So gas prices, you can expect them to be well over $5 a gallon on the national average after the November election. Plus, there's going to be a mass shortage around the country. Now, just in, UK GDP falls by 0.03%. So they are, in fact, technically, I know they've changed the definition, but they are, in fact, as well into a recession. Now, here is a really profound video that I'm about to play you guys.
In the next few months, we'll make a huge advance in cross-border landscape as we activate Swift's transaction management capabilities. This is a step change in the way international transactions work, taking us beyond sequential messaging to an API-driven orchestration layer, which will power future services such as anomaly detection, data analytics, tracking, and exception management. And all of this powered by ISO 20022 rich data.
Woo! Now, if you guys don't know what Swift is one of the biggest movers of funds in the entire world. Call in the house. Call in the house. What are you saying? Call in the house. Now, if you don't know what Swift is, it is one of the biggest movers of money across the entire world. And they are talking about ISO 20022 tokens. Who is ISO 2002 tokens? XRP, HBAR, QNT, XLM, XDC. This is what I've been saying to you guys, that no, they're not taking over Swift. They are advancing Swift and what their capabilities are. Now,
the payments industry demanded this new standard to drive increased automation and better customer experiences and reduce processing exceptions. Now, you all have put in significant effort to get ready for this, with multi-year preparations in full swing. There are 3 levels to this: Swift readiness, community readiness, and MI readiness.
MI readiness.
Swift is prepared and looking at how we support you and the whole ecosystem.
Now, if you are not accumulating now, when this actually takes effect, it will be too late for you as far as life-changing profits. In my opinion, not financial advice. Do your own research. Now, here's a live look at 7-year-old me, unaware of our financial situation when my mom pulls into McDonald's. Now, inflation has gotten so bad, now it takes 2 Karens to speak to the manager, because now you get 2 Karens for the price of 1 because inflation has gotten out of hand. Now, just in, Gemini gets approval to operate in Ireland. These are the new banks: Gemini, Crypto.com, Coinbase, Binance. These are the new banks. Ask yourself a question. When was the last time you went into a physical bank? I'll wait, because I cannot remember the last time I went into a physical bank. These right here are the banks of the future. They are in cahoots with the government, with the SWIFT, and all these other organizations. Now, just in, JPM expect September CPI to decline by 8.1%, in line with median forecast in a Bloomberg survey. Do you know what will happen if the CPI goes down? guess what? The Fed will continue to have rates go up and inflation, to quote, fight inflation. But the only ones who will be fighting it is the buying power of your dollar, and that will be a struggle. Now, here's a live look at the market cap. We are currently here. Digital scarcity, immutability, irreversibility, digital collectible for nerds, improving decentralized censorship resistance, speculation that more people will want to buy and hold it, greater security and protocol, withstanding social technical attacks, accumulating battle scars, providing that the system is hard to change and thus reliable, redundancies, anxiety, protocol risk. Now, what is left to go is greater perceived safety, greater education and understanding of people knowing what this is, greater decentralization, greater custodial solutions, institutional, financial, regulatory clarity. This is in the making right now. Congress quietly is doing the regulatory clarity right now as we speak. They've done certain things like you cannot use an algorithmic stable coin in the United States for the next 2 years. Reliable store of value, growing network value, lower disincentives to spend less gains left after than before, even greater liquidity, better price stability. That's what's going to happen when institutions come into the market. There will no longer be 85% corrections because the institutions will be buying up the little 20% dips that they get. So it will make it much more stable. So when the price goes down, instead of it going all the way down, they're going to buy up a little 10, 20, 15, 25% dip. So, and because of this as well, the price isn't going to go crazy either. So it will become much more stable once institutional investors get involved. Now, beyond that, greater acceptability and recognizability, widespread medium of exchange, even greater price stability, convenient unit of account, Satoshis, counting by Satoshis. I think that's how it will be. Full global money. This is the roadmap for Bitcoin. Now, just in, bullish declares banks discovery. Here's a really cool video. I'm going to play it for you guys.
The banks are preparing for what's coming. Don't be fooled by people who tell you that institutions aren't making the necessary moves to get the infrastructure in place to work with crypto. It's simply not true. And this is just one of many examples that I've found recently in my deep dives. Recently, we talked about Barclays Bank and how Barclays bought a large stake in a company called Copper. Copper do custodianship of your crypto. But I saw Copper pop up in another place. And this place is an XRP community favorite, Flare. Flare have the ability to be interoperable, providing the Flare services through Copper wallet. That means you can at some point go to Barclays Bank, have the custody of your crypto in Copper while reaping the rewards on that interest yield through Flare. This is a whole infrastructure of how these institutions are going to be working through blockchain and through crypto to provide us with that life of being financially free. The infrastructure's already there for Barclays. How many other banks have this set up already as well? If you don't know already, I made a public
The answer is most of them. Over 75% of them will be offering cryptocurrency in the future. These 75% will survive, in my opinion, and 25% of the banks will die, just as they do every single recession. We always view our banks as this safe haven, but every single recession, thousands of banks go out of business forever. And no one talks about that. But, my friends, I appreciate every single one of you. If you made it this far into the video, you are a real one. And the word of the day is going to be XRP. I appreciate every single one of you. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell icon so you never